Target Trading Academy.
Good afternoon, everybody. Preston Vogl here at Target Trading Academy with today's Micros Market Recap. It is Monday, August 7th at the close of New York. Let's just take a quick look at oil. So oil opened below its close from yesterday, and then so it opened gap down from that close. Had an initial move up. They just had fought this HVA edge, which was drawn. Well, it was drawn more than the night before because this was a Monday for Monday's HVA. So this was actually drawn Friday evening, but it was distributed to our students Saturday morning sometime for them to prepare for Monday today. But you can see they just couldn't break through it, and then they came down, hit that edge, and then just retraced back up, and they couldn't break through it again. So needless to say, we are finishing net down on the day in oil. As far as gold goes, similar situation. We opened below that close. The thing is, when we opened, we went straight to it, and then they came down and fought this HVA edge. They actually had quite a bit of bleed through there at that edge, which just made it so not really the strongest potential entry, but that happens. But we're also finishing net down in gold on the day. Now our equities, we had a relatively large day on Friday. That afternoon, just the morning was really slow and consolidated, but the afternoon kind of just trickled down for students if they were watching the market or anyone that was watching the market. But ultimately, uh, we opened in the micro ES here. Sorry, I'll get that up here. Pretty far above that day's prior close, but still within that large range that was put in from the day prior, or I should say Friday. So that close was quite a ways down. We opened and actually went up, fought this HVA edge, and you can see they fought it for most of that morning, and they kept trying to break out, and they couldn't sustain it, and then they pull back in and then come back, and then we didn't really leave it officially until around 1 o'clock, and they never really made another move back into it, but they tried from then on to keep climbing, and it just is what it is. They decided to go one way from that very large range that they had put in on Friday, and maybe hey, they're going back to where the majority of people left on Friday, because Fridays typically get really slow in the afternoons as those big institutions are leaving early on, start their weekends early, and so maybe they had some money on the table up top that they wanted to get to. And then it's a similar situation in the Nasdaq, with the exception that they did get to their close from that prior day. So we opened up in the Nas. I'll scroll this back for everyone to see. Open up, went up, had some response at that HVA edge, and then they fought this one here. Finally broke through, came back up for support resistance move. Boom, hit support. And they blew through it on that time on that second run up, and then they came down. We're fighting. Came up some retracements, and they came back down. They finally got it. Had a response at this HVA edge here, which happened to coincide with the prior low from Friday as well. But that close was down over here. And then after that second response there, they just never really looked back and started climbing once more. And then they most recently put in some new highs here at the close, just overtaking those prior ones. But it's pretty much too late to do anything at this point for any entries. But we are finishing positive in the ES and NASDAQ, while we're down in gold and oil. If you're interested in learning more information about trading, about these levels that you can get onto your charts the night before, about the methodology that we teach in the rooms, feel free to reach out to us. We are Target Trading Academy. You can find us on Facebook or go to our website at targettrading.co. Get in touch with a consultant at either one of those locations. They'll gladly show you what we do in our rooms each and every day. You'll be able to see for yourself why we are the #1 trading education company in the world. Look forward to seeing you there.